morning. Beautiful day for testing our new arrival, don't you think? I've heard you're going to be in charge of a new public transportation company in Makina. Great. Our city has been bleeding for a proper public transport for years. Before you attend serious business stuff and such, you can help me out here. The city just got this beauty for evaluation from Solaris. I'm responsible for making sure everything's in working order before we hand it over. Now, hop in that driver's seat and help me test it. Okay. First things first. Ignition. Press that power button once. Don't start the engine yet. Perfect. Now, for safety reasons, we always keep the front door closed while driving. Before we go anywhere, look around the bus to check your surroundings. Usually the best way to do it is to use side mirrors, but sometimes we can cheat a little and look a bit further. Alright. We need to bring this beautiful machine to life. Just hold the power switch for that perfect engine hum. Right. Lighting systems, check. Manual says there should be multiple light modes. Keep cycling through those options until we hit low beams. Now transmission. Pardon, old habits. It's drive mode. This Urbino 12 doesn't have transmission, obviously, as it's an electric bus. Set mode to drive, so we can start rolling. Moment of truth. Let's see if this thing actually moves. Release that parking brake. Alright, let's test the acceleration system. Manual recommends gentle pressure first. Now let's check the steering. Manual says it should be power assisted. Let's test it at a proper speed. Manual specifies this as optimal for urban driving. Coming up on a turn, let's see how she handles corners under power. Keep in mind, smooth deceleration before turns. Passenger comfort and all that. final test. Let's check how smooth the brakes are. Apply those brakes gradually. Want to test the stopping power without jerking. Right. Let's secure this properly and finish our system check. And finally, shut her down. Good work today. I'll write up a positive report for the City Council. If this test goes well, I'd say we got a good shot at creating the base of our future fleet. That's it for today. I've heard you're called to the city, so they can get the whole operation started. If everything goes smoothly, you'll be running a public transportation company in no time. Good luck.
Breaking news from Makina this morning. Public buses are back in Felicia Bay after 3 years of scandal that rocked the previous transit authority. Corruption charges, mismanagement, millions unaccounted for.
My friends, today marks a new chapter. I am thrilled to announce our partnership with a dynamic private operator who will restore the service you deserve.
30%, just in time for election season. How convenient.
The third episode of Winter of Passion premieres tonight at 8. Will Isabella discover who's behind Salvador's disappearance?
The first buses hit the streets tomorrow morning. Makina residents are cautiously optimistic that this time...
Buckle up, Felicia Bay. The wheels are back in motion.
Good morning! I'm very pleased to meet you. Welcome to beautiful Makina. I hope you're as excited as I am. Today's the big day. Our first official test drive for the City Council. Real passengers, real traffic, real route. I was up at 5:30. Couldn't sleep a wink. Kept thinking about today's big test. I made myself 3 cups of coffee this morning. My hands are still shaking with excitement. But enough of my rambling. Today we make history. Go on, take the driver's seat. You know the drill. Turn on the engine first. Just give me a moment to hop on. Now for the technical side. To start servicing a line, log into the bus computer. Thanks to this system, you can track the progress and timing of the line you're servicing. We've already set up a short test route that you'll be automatically joining. Another reason we set it up, it shows the line number and last stop on the bus display. Passengers wouldn't be able to tell if it's the line they're waiting for. All right, time to get moving. Release the brake and let's show Makina what we can do. Check those mirrors carefully. We want to merge smoothly into traffic.
Next stop, Exhibition.
Please drive to the bus stop marked on your GPS screen. There's someone we need to pick up. I can't stress enough how sad I was when the public transit was closed down in our beautiful city. So you can understand my excitement when I heard I'd be able to help you restore it. This is it. The moment I've been dreaming about since I started working for the city. You know, I applied for this job 3 times before they finally accepted me. They said I was overly enthusiastic the first 2 interviews. Can you imagine?
Exhibition floor.
Signal right and let's approach the stop professionally. Perfect positioning is key. We want to make boarding as easy as possible. At the first stop, we'll have someone special coming on board. Miss Roja Mendez. Thank you for joining us. Such an honor. I've read all your reports on urban mobility.
Hello, everyone. Please call me Camila, and thank you for reading them. Not many people do, I'm afraid. Just for the record, I represent the Municipal Council to oversee the process of rebuilding public transportation in the city. I must warn you, the city officials are a bit hesitant about this endeavor. The old public transportation company was defunct due to mismanagement and inefficiency, and this new private company is a hope for restoring our public transportation. However, because of how bad things went last time, they want to make sure you're the right person for the job. But don't you worry, I am on your side.
Of course, that's great to hear. We all want to bring buses back to our streets, right?
Absolutely. I'm sure you'll do great.
Birds singing, people smiling. It's okay.
Okay, so this is our little test. Let's service the sample line, filled with volunteers who wanted to join the maiden voyage. Now open the doors and let your first volunteers on. Welcome aboard. Please watch your step and find a comfortable seat. Wonderful. Now close the doors and head to the next bus stop marked on your GPS. Look at those people on the sidewalk. Some of them are watching us. I think word's already spreading that public transport might be coming back. Mrs. Hernandez from the corner shop asked me yesterday if it was really true. She's been taking a taxi to get to her sister's house.
Next stop, Arena of Heroes East.
Birds singing, people smiling. It's okay.
Arena of Heroes East.
This time, a passenger with a disability wants to join us. Help him get on by kneeling the bus and extending the ramp. Now that everyone's on board, off we go to the next stop.
So far, so good. I must say, you're a natural.
You know, Camila, what made you get into urban planning?
Next
I grew
stop,
up in a small
Lighthouse
town with
Road.
no public transport. Had to walk everywhere or ask for rides. It limited so many opportunities. I promised myself then, I'd not rest until everyone in Felicia Bay got better mobility options.
That's beautiful. We're all working toward the same goal.
can't believe how expensive groceries have gotten lately.
The weather's been perfect for testing, hasn't it?
Yes, though we'll need to see how operations work in rain
Lighthouse
and
Road.
heat, too.
Look at the line next to the driver's seat. This time, we want to test your customer service. Your ticket machine is alive and
pretty slow. Just
kicking.
keep going
Let's
up,
sell
don't
some
they?
tickets.
They keep changing the routes.
Excuse me,
do you sell tickets?
Another satisfied
Thanks,
customer.
Van.
All good. Now let's drive to our final bus stop, where we can drop all the passengers.
What about you, Marta? How did you end up so passionate about buses?
My uncle was
Next
a bus
stop,
driver in Barcelona for
West.
30 years.
Last stop.
Every summer I'd visit, and he'd tell me stories about the people he'd meet. How he'd see the same faces every day, watch their lives unfold. He said being a bus driver made him feel connected to the whole city.
That's exactly the kind of community connection we want to foster here.
Makina westbound. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
I must say, I'm so glad so many people wanted to join our test drive and help the cause to restore public transportation in Makina.
They say 70 is the new 50. I say 70 is still 70.
And that's it for today. Now, let's conclude by driving the bus to the resting point. Camila, do you have any notes?
Professional service, modern equipment, accessibility compliance. Everything we hoped for.
That's great to hear. Okay, let's secure the vehicle and call it a day.
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
With service like this, I think public transport can really transform Makina.
This is just the beginning.
Who invented
Thank you so much for today. I hope to see you soon for our next task.
Yes, see you soon.
again. I hope you're ready because we've got something exciting lined up for you today. Great news! The City Council has assigned a business consultant to help us generate more revenue.
Hi, I'm Sebastian Ortega. I don't do handshakes unless they're sealing a deal worth my time.
Mr. Ortega is one of the most successful businessmen in Makina. He's agreed to mentor us on commercial strategies.
Let's be clear. I'm here because Marta wouldn't stop pestering me, and the mayor promised me first dibs on some prime real estate.
Anyway, go ahead and start the service with the bus we've prepared for you. Let's make this test run perfect. I've already done 3 practice runs in my head. I even dreamed about it last night. Though in my dream the bus had wings for some reason. Excellent. Now let's head to the first stop on the route. You'll want to service the entire line from start to finish, just like we did on our maiden voyage.
Empathy is so important.
Next stop, Three Gulls Lighthouse.
You'll need to drive the line yourself today. See the experience firsthand. Diversification, the first rule of sustainable business. Makina to Alcastelar. Perfect first connection. Tourists, students, business travelers, day trippers. Consistent demand.
Gold's Lighthouse.
This inner-city service is fundamentally different from your city operation. Longer commitment, higher expectations, different competition. Remember, this isn't just transportation. It's connecting two historic cities with their own character. Makina's coastal grandeur and Alcastelar's mountain charm. Different worlds connected by your service.
Just imagine all the travelers who've made this journey over thousands of years. And now we're continuing that tradition.
Viento.
The villages around Makina are desperate for reliable transportation. Untapped markets with guaranteed demand.
And we'd be helping people who really need it.
Was there a change to the route?
Hey.
I can't believe this.
We're dying in here.
Thank you, sir.
Remember this. Rural routes aren't about luxury or speed. They're about reliability. When you're the only transportation option, you're not just running a business, you're providing a lifeline.
That's beautiful, Sebastian.
This must be a new line, right? Whoa, roller coaster much? It's not one of those temporary bus lines. This route is... The kids must be excited for summer break.
What's happening there?
It's so sunny. Finally, I've been waiting for this bus connection for ages.
I've gathered some interesting trivia to share with passengers. Did you know Mekina was founded by the Carthaginian navigator Marcellus around 300
Next
BC?
stop, departure.
And El Castellar was originally a Roman military outpost that grew into a trading center?
That might actually be useful tourist appeal.
This route is weird. I can't believe how expensive groceries have gotten lately. They keep changing the routes. the AC on, please? Was there a change to the route? The days are so long. The new route seems so much better.
The kids must be excited for summer break.
Oral exams. Why?
This route is weird.
Spring. Birds singing, people smiling.
Bus line.
Departure Street.
Oh, I'm going to sweat all over these seats.
Isn't it beautiful? Two historic cities, connected again as they have been for centuries.
Next stop.
That too, but the stop and the vehicle are secondary. The connection is everything. Most see buses and locations. I see economic arteries.
I can't believe how expensive groceries have gotten lately.
Castellar bus station. Last stop. Please leave the bus.
This must be a new line, right?
Have a good day.
Your first inner city route is showing promising numbers. Good passenger load, decent revenue. Time to capitalize on that momentum.
What a sunny day.
It's better to have a sparrow in one's hand than a dove.
BusSimulator27. Ride the sunshine. Pre-order now.